This is the Conservative Rage Podcast. Welcome. Before you listen, go to our website, conservativerage.net. Look at the sidebar. There's going to be a place where you can put in your email, do it, and subscribe to our newsletter. Why? You're going to be getting some good content into your email box at least twice a week. You're going to get updates about our website. Maybe you'll get some motivational quotes. Who knows? Maybe some book recommendations. We don't know what we're going to send you yet, but it's going to be good. You need to subscribe, go to our website, and be the beneficiary of our newsletter. So, today's episode of our podcast is titled, Noah, the Bible's Lone Conservative. Now, I don't know if you guys ever read the Bible. If you didn't, you're probably going to go to hell. But I got good news for you. I'm about to school you on who Noah was. So Noah lived in a very weird time, okay? Back then, people were perverted. If you think we are perverted today, you're wrong. We got Facebook, we got Twitter, we got television. Back then, they had none of that. They had trees, rocks, and genitals, okay? They didn't have any distractions like we did. All they had was genitals everywhere. And I don't know what the clothing situation was. It probably wasn't that great either. So it was probably bare genitals wherever you went. Anyway. It was bad, all right? It was really perverse. There was orgies all the time, and not just human on human. If it was human on human, I'm sure things would have been okay. It went to the next level, all right? It was bestiality, pedophilia, which are probably things that the left is going to accept soon enough, based on their track record. But it was bestiality, pedophilia, and also a lot of corruption. And God saw all of this. He saw these abominations being conceived. You know, people were giving birth to centaurs. Why? Because somebody made love to a horse. They had mermaids back then. Why? Because somebody gangbanged a fish. It was getting ridiculous. And God said, okay, all right, it is getting awkward out here. I need to hit the reset button. But first, I got to find at least one person who will continue the bloodline of humanity. And he found that one person. That one person was Noah. So he comes to Noah and he tells him, listen, I need you to build a really big boat. You, your family, and a bunch of untainted animals are going to go into this boat and you're going to survive because I'm going to bring out the biggest flood Earth has ever seen and I'm going to wipe everyone out. I got to hit the reset button. And that's pretty much the story. So how is this connected to America in 2016? Well, being a conservative in 2016 makes you dissident. You see, we are being forced to accept the virtue of diversity. And I'm not talking about the good diversity. I'm not talking about intellectual diversity, which is what counts. I'm talking about racial and sexual diversity, all right? The left doesn't care about how you think or who you are. They just care about your skin color and what's between your legs. You see, we're being forced to accept the 63 different forms of gender. That's right, 63 exist now. I thought there was 2, just male and female. I guess I'm wrong, or maybe I'm just closed-minded, but there are apparently 63 different forms of gender, most of which I cannot even pronounce. Okay? We are being forced to participate in today's oppression Olympics as the audience. The mainstream media every single day is looking to see who's the most oppressed. You know, yesterday it was Hillary Clinton because Trump said something mean to her. The next day it's a woman in a hijab because she's just wearing a hijab and apparently they're extremely oppressed. And not by Islam, by white Americans. That's what's happening today. The media is constantly seeking new victimhood to report on. And you can no longer voice your conservative opinion without being deemed a racist. You see, according to the left, if you want to preserve American culture, that is equivalent to preserving, Nazism. That's what they see it as. America equals Nazism. This is what's happening with the regressive left and their view of the rest of us. See, Noah, he was the lone conservative of his time. At least I think he was. I'm pretty sure he was Republican. He probably would have voted for Trump if he was around, So anyway, he was told to build this massive boat, which was going to take him several years to build. So the question is why? Well, he was told to build this boat so people could come up to him and ask him, why are you building that boat? And he would give them the same response over and over. Well, you guys are immoral, a lot of perversion here, and God doesn't really like that, so he's going to flood everything and kill everyone. Unless, you got an option, you repent. So these folks that were talking to Noah, the corrupted individuals, they all laughed at him and went back to their echo chamber of bad ideas and continued their regressive lifestyle. Today, you got CNN, MSNBC, and the rest of the liberal Clinton-funded networks living in this same echo chamber of regression. The regressive left gives merit to skin color and gender above effort and productivity. Who you are as a person, the quality of your character, the quality of your actions, they don't matter anymore. All that matters is the tone of your skin and what kind of genitals you're packing today. That's it. The regressive left puts thugs, criminals, and pedophiles on pedestals while insulting and instigating violence against our law enforcement. And this is no surprise. It's not because the left and the Democrats are crazy. No, the Democrats are very smart. Why are they doing this? Why are they pandering to the weak-minded, the ignorant, and the violent? They're doing this to get votes, okay? They want to stay in power. When you stay in power, you're getting money. You're getting connections. That's what this is all about. They don't care about black people or Mexican people or poor people. They just care about their votes, and they care about the money in their pocket. That's it. All right? As the lone conservative that we are today, like Noah, our purpose is very simple. We need to build walls, okay? And not like the one that Trump is talking about, even though we're all pretty much in favor of it. I'm talking about walls of rationality. We need to engineer a mind that can counter every lie and falsehood that the left is forcing down our throats. And most importantly, when you put on the TV, almost every other channel is so liberal. MTV is really liberal these days. CNN, MSNBC, you name it. They're all liberal except for Fox. But I assure you, this is all a trick created by the mainstream media. We need to stay oblivious to these quote-unquote overwhelming numbers of liberals surrounding us. You see, this is the mainstream media's attempt to entice you into leaving your conservative position. All right? This is them attempting to submerge you into this uncertainty where you're going to be overwhelmed by all these numbers surrounding you. The truth is, there are not as many liberals as everyone makes it out to see. Oh, I should have practiced. This is horrible. The truth is, all right, there is a large, dissident, silent majority in this country that have grown tired and disgusted by political correctness and tolerance, okay? They want us to tolerate corruption being done by the Democrats. They want us to tolerate hatred against cops. They want us to tolerate mass immigration of people that believe in a certain ideology that isn't very tolerant, all right? You need to be like Noah. You got to take haven in your boat of intellectual solitude as the masses around you drown in their excessive indulgence of ignorance. Visit our website, conservativerage.net. Subscribe to our newsletter. You will not be disappointed. This is the end of the podcast. Any questions, you could email us at info@conservativerage.net. Thank you.